just gonna take that off. Hey y'all, so I am trying to shoot this real quick before I have to get out of here because it is just after 4 o'clock and my appointment was at 3. Actually went pretty well. My appointment itself went pretty fast when I finally got in there. And my appointment was at 3:15, but I didn't even get seen until like 25 minutes after my appointment, which was fine because my doctor was delivering a baby. So, you know, you can't exactly schedule those things. So I am on my one outing that I get to have every 2 weeks. I don't really get to go anywhere anymore. I do feel a little bit better after getting to go talk to my doctor. I will be 33 weeks tomorrow. So I had a couple of things I had to talk to her about. It's hot. I was having contractions. And I think at this point I've probably talked about it at my 33 pregnancy update, so I won't go too far deep into all of it. But I was having contractions on Saturday, and then I've been having a lot of lower back pain the past couple of days. She was kind of irritated that I didn't say anything before now because, you know, I can message them through the app. So she was kind of irritated at me because I didn't say anything before now. She said, okay, so from now on, pay attention to that because you're not at 34 weeks. She said at 34 weeks, they normally give a little bit more leeway. By the time I had gotten here, they had pretty much stopped. And so she said, just try to drink more water, pay attention. And then I was able to talk to her about my anxiety, and she did want to go ahead and increase my dosage. Again, I've probably already talked about this at this point. I haven't filmed my 33-week update yet, but I'm assuming that I'll probably talk about it a little bit more in depth than that one. But she did make me feel a lot better because I had looked, and apparently with Kaylin, my anxiety had gotten way worse right before, whenever I hit about 30 weeks. So I have figured out that with my babies, I'll pop a card up with my 33-week update, so I'll go more into that in my update. I don't want to spend too much time in this video on that, but yeah, long story short, she did increase my dosage. I'll explain why in that video, but I don't want to use the entire vlog talking about my appointment when I'm going to talk about my appointment in my next video. It was really funny that whenever I went in there, you have to check in when you first get there. You have to, you know, they have the, you know, check-in area where you have to get your temperature taken and everything. And the lady was like, oh, have you, because, you know, my doctor's at the hospital, and she goes, oh, have you taken, have you heard about our online childbirth and breastfeeding class? I'm like, oh, well, this is my 4th. And she goes, oh, so do you want to teach it? She's like, I'm just kidding. I'm like, no, that's fine. Yeah, people are always surprised when I'm like, oh, this is my 4th. They're like, oh, okay, wow. But anyway, all right. So now I have to head back home. I need to go relieve my mother-in-law because she's been with all of my kids, and I didn't start dinner again. Is anybody surprised? I think Brittany's just not cooking anymore this pregnancy. Maybe next week I'll start feeling better and we'll actually start cooking again. But I think I'm just gonna call it for now. I don't even know what we're gonna eat now. I've got some like leftover lasagna. Maybe I'll heat that up.
No. Oh, where are you? He's not here. Oh. I wonder where he went.
So we decided to go back to our Disney Plus subscription, and Kaylin forgot. I don't even know if y'all can hear me over that. Kaylin forgot that there is Olaf's Frozen Adventure on there, and she has watched it 500 times in the past like 2 days. So Kaylin is a little Frozen obsessed. So this sucker, right, let's see if I can point to it. This sucker right here is finally going in the trash. And I'm very excited about it. First of all, hi, no makeup. Again, I'm gonna have to, I really need to get better about doing it first thing in the morning, but I took a shower and then I was gonna mow. Matt was gonna mow. Matt tried to mow and then the lawnmower clogged and it would not, so okay, rewind. So we have needed a new lawnmower for about 2 years now, and we've kind of put off buying it because it's just an investment. And so I can barely get it started. Matt cannot get it started. And so he normally does the weed eating, but I was gonna have him mow the backyard this week for me because it's been so hot and I've been having those contractions. But the grass was, I guess, too high, so I had finally got the lawnmower started, and then he started mowing, and within 30 seconds he had clogged it. And then I could not get it started again, and so I texted my husband. I'm like, yeah, I think it's a goner. And so we finally sucked it up and bought a new lawnmower, and I'm so excited. I think that's when you officially become an adult, is whenever you get excited about appliances and I guess lawn equipment now. Yeah, I'm really excited to have a new lawnmower because it's going to make life so much easier. Oh goodness. So I have been watching our little, I don't know, I think they're like the little tangerines. Our little tree. It's kind of like a bush. Because it tried to die a few years back. But we have a lot of them on here. And I have been watching it and I'm just waiting for them to turn. So 2 years ago, we planted this 3 years ago. And 2 years ago, we had like 10. No, last year. Last year it finally started producing. And we had like 10. And now we have so many. Like, I don't even know what we're going to do with all of these. So I'm just waiting for them to turn. But I'm very impatient. I don't know when they're supposed to turn. Because, I mean, I feel like it's August. So they should have turned by now. So I just got done doing my 33-week update. And somebody did not like that he could not sit in on it. So he wants to do his own video.
Wait a second. Lucy has new stuff now. Lucy has other stuff like a swaddle blanket and a blanket.
Oh, she did get a new blanket. Yeah, I need to show them the new blanket.
So go get it.
Okay, are you gonna talk?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Let's scoot a little bit. So, Mom is going to go get Lucy's blanket and swaddle blanket. Oh, yeah. That is Lucy's blanket.
And if you are new around here, Lucy is Evelyn. Evelyn's name is going to be Evelyn Lucille. And originally her name was going to be Martha Lucille, and we were going to call her Lucy for short. And Callum loves the name Lucy. So we are going to continue with Evelyn Lucille because Lucille was Mark's grandmother's name, her middle name. And so we are going to continue using Lucille as middle name. And Callum is just going to call her Lucy while we all call her Evelyn.
Well,
So
this time I'll call Evelyn Lucille. Because
he says he's going to do both. He's going to call her Evelyn and Lucy. But he mostly calls her Lucy. So Jan got her this blanket, and I wish it showed up, the color showed up better on camera. I am so in love with it. It's a cable knit blanket.
Yeah.
And
that's what Lucy gets to have it around.
it's like the size of a toddler blanket.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can, yeah. So it's like the size of a toddler blanket. So it's going to be great for a car seat blanket and also to use Whenever she gets a little older and she can actually sleep with a blanket, it should still be big enough for her to use. And so it's nice and heavy without being super hot, which I am so excited about.
Tell them the puppy part.
What puppy part?
The one when Lucy's sleeping through the
Oh.
puppy. Yeah.
So, several months ago, one of our dogs passed away. I have a 2-dog limit in our house. So we have 1 dog right now. And she is older. She is about 9. But I refuse to get a puppy while, say the word, I refuse to get a puppy while I'm pregnant or have a newborn who's not sleeping through the night. So I have told Callum that once Evelyn is sleeping through the night, we will start looking into getting a puppy. And apparently I should not have said that because Mr. Impatient has been reminding me every so often that, remember, whenever Evelyn starts sleeping through the night, we're getting a puppy.
Yeah.
Because everybody knows that Mama is the one who gets up with the puppy when the puppy decides that they don't want to sleep in the middle of the night or they need to go pee. Nobody else gets up with the dog except for me.
Yeah, well, me too actually because I love puppies.
Oh, I know, but you can't take the puppy out to go potty.
I'll like open the door for the puppy.
You will open the door for the puppy, but the puppy needs to go outside in the middle of the night to be potty trained. Got to potty train puppies just like they're potty training you.
Yeah, but puppies are my favorite kind of dog. Tell them that butterfly dog.
The birdie,
Yeah, a birdie.
he wants to show y'all the birds that are at the bird feeder. Uh-oh. Oh, Callum, it's okay. He's very upset. We have a, let's see. I had to put a picture of a cardinal in the window because Callum loves cardinals and he got sad whenever he would look out there and there wasn't a cardinal out there. We have a lot of cardinals in our area. We have a bird feeder out there and there were some birds on it and he wanted to show you all the birds that were on it. But they all flew away, so he's very sad. Do you know whose diapers those are? You know who these are for? Do you know what size they are?
One,
Yeah, and what's on it?
a baby.
So who do you think they're for?
See? There's also more of those diapers.
There's also a DVD in there, apparently. So this is going to eventually turn into Evelyn's drawer. It's where we're going to keep her diapers and her spit-up rags and stuff like that. Currently, the system is the bottom one is all of Callum's pull-ups because he sleeps and he still sleeps in pull-ups at night. And then Kaylin has some diapers, and she also had some pull-ups in here. We've kind of put potty training Kaylin on the back burner. I think I might have mentioned this already. We have been waiting until she was acclimated to her toddler bed, so that way we weren't doing too much new stuff with her at once. And so she is actually starting to do very, very well, and she's starting to sleep better. Hopefully I didn't just jinx it. Hold on, Callum. She's starting to sleep better, so we are going to probably start potty training, I think, next week. I mentioned it actually earlier in the vlog, but also in my pregnancy update about how my doctor told me that within the next week that the increase in my medication should be helping with my anxiety. And so once that takes effect, I think we'll go ahead and start back up on the potty training. Okay, take 2, because that was not successful. So I feel very accomplished. My room's still kind of a wreck, but look, it's completely empty, and I'm so excited. I'm so proud of myself. All the stuff that was in here, I should have taken a picture before. I did not. It was completely full. And now all of the stuff is in the wash, or it's about to go in the wash, some of the other stuff. And we are officially preparing for Evelyn's arrival. We have 6.5 weeks, so we're kind of, more or less, I'm not try not to be super early, but Kaylin came at 38 weeks, and so I just want to make sure everything's done. And plus her mattress is coming on Tuesday, so. But I have everything, I have a lot of stuff piled. The cover for my nursing pillow is in the wash. And then I have some sheets that were in here that just I didn't get around to get folded. And I'm starting to load this guy up. This is going to stay on my side of the bed. And I'm going to set up the sound machine. Though I thought about actually taking that to the hospital with me because I can never sleep in hospital rooms. So it is Sunday. The lighting is pretty terrible in here, but it's too loud in the other room. Apparently it's too loud in here too. I was going to give a little update. Things are actually going very, very well with my medication. It does feel like it's starting to help a lot with the with my anxiety. It seems a lot lower. So I'm excited. I'm really excited about that. I'm feeling very tired, but I think that's just because I'm very pregnant. I don't think it's related to anything like that. I think it's just being pregnant and, 30, almost coming up on 34 weeks. So, but that's okay. I just didn't I should have taken the time this afternoon to get some rest, and I did not. But that's okay. We'll get there.